Good evening, I am your host, Dianza Dlamini, and you're watching Fame Unfiltered, and thanks for joining me. Today, our guest, she is so bubbly, and amazingly, she's a finalist for the Top Billing Presenter Search, and that is Nana Sambo. If you do not want to miss her interview, please do not go anywhere because it is coming right up. Today in the studio, we have the bubbly Nana Sambo. Nana, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Are you always bubbly and always energetic and loud?
No, not really. Actually, people actually know me.
Yeah.
Know that I'm not shy per se, but I'm alone. I keep to myself.
Okay.
As Robin Williams says, we all have that little spark of craziness.
Yeah, true.
Craziness. I think being on the stage or being in front of a camera brings
that
spark to me. But otherwise, I'm chilled.
But with your profession, because I know you're an MC, you also are a tour guide, also a poet. Now you're saying that you chilled. Doesn't it contravene that?
No, it doesn't. I guess anybody who is a public speaker or who's a musician, I think when they are themselves, you find them. Like, for example, when you find me in my house, if I'm not at work, I don't take a bath and watch the TV and I'm quiet.
Yes.
But when I go on stage, it's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
So I think we all have that. I think artists would attest to that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know that you also are a mom. Can you please tell us about your lovely daughter?
Oh, God. I became a mom.
Yes.
On the 27th of March, 2017, I became a mom to a girl who has changed my life.
Yeah.
Motherhood is a journey of lots of tears. It's a journey of unconditional love.
True.
And you need lots and lots of Jesus in the journey. And it's been a journey, and I have a very solid team that support me in what I do.
Yeah.
And she drives me crazy. She drives me crazy. But she colors my life.
Yeah. Are you planning Gumlami?
No.
Oh
no.
You're done.
No, my mom told me no. Mom, no.
But you never say never.
Yeah, you know I'm clear. I know when it comes to children, I'm clear.
Yeah.
No, not anytime soon.
But did you always think that you want children as a young person?
Yes, I did picture myself becoming a mom. Maybe not a wife.
Yeah.
Maybe not a wife, but as a mom, yes.
So when you say maybe not a wife, is it still the same mentality that you have even today?
Ish, yeah. Maybe not a wife yet. I've never been this girl that dreams being in a white dress, saying I do. No, I've never been that. I've been this girl who wants to be on Top Billing.
Yeah.
Ever since. I've been this girl who wanted to meet Michael Jackson and unfortunately died. I've been this girl who wanted to be a mom. To be a mom. Exactly. And I even told my mom and dad, I said, you know what, listen, if you expect me to go the orthodox way, the book, to get married, please, it's not me. She's upset with Nana. I told them, Mage and Babi, I will have a child. But I cannot promise you if I'll get married.
But I guess the age that we're living in, it tends to be controversial because you know that most people now they think that you finish school, now you have a child, and now you get married. I think when you've got a family that understand, because I won't lie, I'm also in your shoes. I'm not the white picket.
My girl.
I'm not the white picket, fence type of girl, but because sometimes you find that there are kids that because of family pressure, they're like, no, you have to do that. And then when they're in there, it becomes a turmoil.
Yeah, I think my parents, they understood, they accepted me beyond understanding. But accepted it's okay, Nana is like this. But
unconditional thinking,
Yes, but what my mom said, she said, okay, Nyaguva, so this is what I want from you.
Yeah.
I want you to hit hard on your books, have financial independence.
Exactly.
Do that, then everything for me. As long as you have financial independence.
Yes.
That's what she said. Because she said a woman needs two things: financial independence and Jesus.
So are you the only child in your family?
No, I've got two brothers. I've got an older brother, Lungelo, Sambo, and then it's me. And then it's my younger brother. It's called Yao. So I'm in between of two boys. So when I got pregnant, I said to God, you gotta give me a girl.
Exactly. To balance the scale.
To balance the scale. So yes, I've got two siblings, very protective siblings. Oh, my brother, my older brother has supported me. I get emotional. He has done a lot. He has done a lot for me. I can never. I'm not this. I'm so close with him. And I'm not the sister who doesn't want him to date. No, I'm not that. But I think his girlfriends, they understand when it comes to Nana and Lunga, there's just that relationship.
Okay, you mentioned that you wrote on social media that you've been shortlisted for the top billing presenters. So could you tell us about that?
Oh, yes. So
I know that you said from the age of 12 you wanted to do that.
So you know when Mark Twain says the most important events in a person's life, it's when they were born and when they discover why. So when I discovered what I wanted to do, I was sitting in my living room, Gangomani. My mother was a teacher, Gangomani. I think SL Damini was my mother's teacher. Isn't your uncle or something?
Yeah.
So I was sitting Gangomani and I was watching television. I saw Basesana on top. And I said to myself, this is what I want to do. And then during the school holidays, third term, we went to visit my uncles in Johannesburg in Kenton Park, and he took us to Yo TV. That was 2002. So we went to Yo TV with my brother. So in Yo TV, when we got into the filming, the studio, and I saw the cameras and I saw the presenters.
You're like, this is where I'm supposed to be.
I was hooked. And then they said, okay, guys, we just need 3 people to be in a singing competition. I can't sing. Okay, I can sing, but people don't know I sing, but I sing. So I just raised up my hand at an impulse. And then they called me. So we stood there. So I remember I was singing what? Akuna, Matata, whatever. But, and then I won the competition, the singing competition. And then, you know, when I walked out, when I came back to Swaziland, I was so famous in Bagane primary school. I was so famous because I was on Yo TV. And I told my mom and dad, I want to be on television. I want to be a television personality. And I remember in grade 3 or 4 when the teacher asked us what we want to be, and people were talking about pilots, talking about teachers. So, you know, this
doctor,
white-collar jobs. And then when it came to me, I was like, I want to be on top billing, and the class laughed at me. So ever since then, because in Kule Esmu Ngomane, and then my mother had to come back to Mbabane. So it is actually when I came to Mbabane where I started emceeing shows and all that. And then last year was 2018, right? Last year in April, Top Billing had these auditions. And I've often said that if Top Billing is in such a representative, I'll go for it. I will know it's my calling card. So when this thing happened, I was like, this is my calling card. So I went to the auditions last year. I told some of my colleagues, and people thought I was crazy, that I'm dreaming. You know, when you're in Swaziland, people tell you, they want South Africans, you're in Swaziland, you won't make it. I mean, I don't care. I really don't care. I don't. I mean, I'm crazy enough to do anything anyway. So I went for the auditions last year at Cricket Wonder Stadium, being the only Swazi. When I reached at Cricket Wonder Stadium at, I think it was 3 o'clock in the morning, I was contestant number 48. I went there to follow my dreams. I went for filming. Unfortunately, I wasn't shortlisted. I didn't get the call back. I came home. But the experience did change.
Exactly.
I love her. She's the most genuine. You know, I met her. My life changed
from that moment.
My life changed from that. So yes, I went for. They were looking for 3 faces. Unfortunately, it was all guys. I wasn't picked. And then this year, Nini, I can't tell when. The aunt of my daughter, she sent me so Morning Espresso is having a competition. They're looking for 2 new faces to join the family. So she sent me, because I don't follow the page because I social media on Instagram. So she screenshot the competition and she sent it to me. She said, go for this. And I was like, why not? So what the competition is, you had to make a video of yourself. You tell them what you bring to the show. So it started in July, which is my birthday month. My birthday was on 11 July.
Oh, mine is 16. High five again.
No wonder.
They feel the vibe.
So yes, I entered it. So I did I did my first video. I shot my first video and then I sent it out. And then I waited. In fact, I did 2 videos. I won't say, I won't blur out everything that happened. But then yesterday, I was at work during lunchtime. I got the call back. They said, Nana Sambo, we liked your audition. Please come to Johannesburg on Friday for the live audition. So I'm going.
Yeah. Be on the lookout.
I'm going. And the Morning Espresso show, it is every morning at 6 to 9 o'clock. It's shot in Cape Town. So I'm going, being the only I was the only Swazi. I was watching the man.
Represent.
Represent. My friend Zianda, who's somewhere there, by the way. I would say Zianda, but I would feel intimidated by some of the videos.
Yeah.
South Africans really bring it. And
they bring their A game,
at the back of my mind, I was like, maybe they're looking for if you have a lot of following, many views. And my views were like what 200 or something. And people would come to 20,000. Because a celebrity liked that video. You know, I was very intimidated. Yeah. But when they actually they chose me to come, I met the cut. So I'm going tomorrow. Yes. And then on Friday I'll be doing the audition live.
Okay, that is Nana Sambo. Do not go anywhere, we'll be right back. I still have Nana Sambo in the studio, and if you've just tuned in, you're watching Fame Unfiltered, and I am your host, Eswatini. Nana, you've mentioned that your journey with top billing, it has been quite an exciting one. Mm-hmm. When you win the presenter search, when she wins the presenter search, what do you think will happen after that?
Oh, my life changes. Yeah, I'm going to get a book job with my friend.
Elevate.
Yeah, but on a serious note, life changes.
Yes.
And I just want to be an inspiration to someone like me, because I've been told I've been told I can't be. I've been told papa, but hey,
I mean, that's your unique self.
I normally say when I do anything like I'm emceeing a show, I'm anywhere. Yeah. When you're standing in front of people, whether it's a camera, people are watching, you're giving yourself 99.9 chances of making a fool out of yourself, and just the 1% of doing it anyways. Yeah. I just do it anyways. Yeah. And if I win, it will be waking up every single day to something I love. Yeah, true. Because now I'm waking up to make sure that Wazi's got Pampers, Wazi's food, I buy Kinder Joy, I run my bills, I make myself pretty.
Exactly. True.
But waking up every day to a studio and I script makeup. Yeah. It will be something I want to do.
Okay. You've mentioned that your brother has supported you in a whole lot of things. Mm-hmm. Would you like to share your journey on that? What is it that you have faced as Nana that has made you the person that you are today? Yeah.
First of all, I'm a survivor of depression. Okay. When I felt pregnant, I was depressed. Yeah. Depressed because I felt I wasn't ready at that time. And I remember one time when I felt pregnant and I told my boyfriend, I said, I just don't want this. Yeah. I just don't want it. And when I saw his face change, and I said to myself, oh my God, I'm killing a good man. Maybe not for myself, but for somebody else. So yes, I fell into depression. I moved to Ngaya Engulini. My mom begasaka khona like a kaya. I remember being paid. There wasn't electricity, anything, and I told her I want to move in. Yeah. And she was like, Nana, what? I said yes. So I stayed in Engulini with no electricity. Plastic in yeah. So then plastic, and that was my life. I was in a very dark place. Yeah, I was in a very dark place.
And the fact that there was no electricity, it's like you actually encouraged that place that you're in to go even deeper into depression.
I was deep into depression. I would just sit alone, and being suwa Engulini when I had to come to Mbabana just to come for my checkups. That was the only time I would see people out. When I go back to Engulini, I'm going back to that room. And with my candle, and I'm with myself. And because I was so pregnant, I was so lazy. My mom would give me her laptop, so I'd go and charge my calendar, which is a distance away. If I'm lazy that day, I'll just sit there. I was in depression. I hated myself. I felt I've disappointed myself more than anything. So yes, I was in depression for a very long time till I gave birth. That is why my daughter, she sucks her thumb. Yeah. And she's so fond of lip by the blanket.
Yeah.
She holds it into. About she was used to. I think inside my tummy she was finding a way to keep herself occupied. Because I was in a dark place. Not in a dark place because the father of my child had abandoned me. No, it was not about that.
Yeah.
He was very supportive, and thank God he's a good man.
Yeah.
He was very supportive. But I was in a dark space within myself.
Yeah.
Within myself. Yeah.
But wasn't it a dangerous space to be in alone? I know usually that with depression they want to be isolated, and others they have suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
Didn't you go through that phase of feel like you
suicide? No.
Or because you had a child, like you have to leave for someone?
No, suicide. No.
No. Yeah.
No. Suicide. I won't lie. I normally say if you find me dead in a mysterious way, I didn't kill myself.
Yeah.
I didn't. Suicide. No. But I thought, And I graduated with my tummy.
Yeah.
So when I graduated, I had 2 degrees.
Yes.
1 degree was the paper, other degree was the baby.
Yeah,
that's it. So I graduated, and then I gave birth.
Yeah.
Oh my God, when I gave birth, I don't know. You know when they just put my daughter in my hands.
Switch.
And then I went back. I just went back to MC.
Yeah, you found yourself.
Things just unfolded. Then top billing came with auditions. Now it's Express. So you see.
Yeah, exactly.
So God is painting this picture that's saying, child, you just had a child. That's it.
Yeah.
And you were down at school.
Yeah.
And now you're taking care of it. What's the problem?
The world is not
It's
ending.
what you wanted. You wanted a child.
Remember. And then I'm sure you had to recall back that you told your mother that you wanted a child. Yes, the child.
The child. So God was like to me, what did you expect?
But at that point, did you forget that you said you wanted a child?
At that point, I did.
Yeah.
I did forget. It's because my mother comes from a very religious background.
Yeah.
Her sisters are very,
Yeah.
And they don't understand how she lets me be.
Yeah.
My mom is my best friend. She's my best friend. So beng vela yena kakhulu in the process because I'm fine. What you see is what you get.
True.
What I do is what I do. Whether you're with or without it, it doesn't change my life. But for her, Logusi, her sisters will ask,
yes.
It was about her. When I disclosed the news to my father, I remember I basically say MTN Clubhouse. Yes. I was very tense up. So it was my father and my 2 brothers. Yeah. And then my dad was like, says Marco Song Chalil. And then he stood up and said, this child is going to be like, look how handsome I am.
Wow.
To have a grandfather handsome as me. And I
what an unexpected response, hey?
And then he said, what do I expect from you, Nana? You were down at school and all that. What I just pray is that the father of the child takes responsibility for the child. And you don't go a day crying.
Exactly.
And it has been that.
So when are you leaving for Joburg?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm going with my cousin, Chem Mausa.
Yeah.
I'm leaving with him tomorrow. So we're
yeah.
And then tomorrow, and then on Friday I go for the live auditions in Expresso.
All right. Okay. Thank you, dear. We will be right back right here on Fame Unfiltered. There is so much energy in the studio because I have Nana. She is so outspoken and I got to know. So Nana, you've mentioned your story, your life journey that you've been through, going through depression. Mm-hmm. Someone that has been in your space, because I know there's a lot of young people that once they discover that they're pregnant, they do go through the process of panicking, not knowing what else to do, and then they just drown. What advice do you have for them? How did you get out of it?
I'd say they should, motherhood it changes you.
Yeah.
I don't judge women that go the abortion route if you feel. I really don't.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm that friend that if you say you just don't want it, I'll hold your hand.
Yeah, just support that decision. Yeah.
So I just say any decision you take.
Yeah. And if you're sure about it,
and you're at
peace.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're at peace with it, just go with it. Yeah. If you're at peace, if you want to be a mom, so be it. And if you still don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm going to put you on the spot. You said you can sing.
I won't sing.
Just one song. Your viewers are watching up, and you have to be watching you, voting you for presenter search. So please.
Singing, no. I wish there was a first soprano and second soprano. Then I'll be out.
I'll be the second soprano.
Oh my God. No, please don't. Something else, no.
All right, then. Okay, what other plans do you have for yourself besides TV presenting, or that's just it's TV presenting, or just being a media personality?
Media personality, and people have often told me that they love my dress sense.
Yes.
I've been a tomboy, by the way. I wasn't like this. Now I didn't
gosh, I've been a tomboy for whole year's adversity. I think the only time I had to change was because I had to start working.
What?
And then I had to go to an office. It was quite a tough transition. I was like, okay, what am I going to do? I was just tomboy for life.
I was tomboy, meaning I was bad. I was really bad. Meaning clothes I would take from Lungelo, my brother.
Yeah.
Simbulelo Lungelo, I'm the comedian,
yeah,
because
exactly.
we siblings.
Yes.
So I get them from those.
Exactly.
I was a tomboy.
I would shop boys section. Shops this.
So my other plans is to maybe venture into that. Okay. Not like really into it.
Yeah.
But be this person who you contact and say, Nana, I don't know, I've got. Because I know I tell myself there are items you have in your wardrobe. Yes. You just need to know how to put certain items together to make maybe 3 or different outfits.
Yeah.
So yes, that is something I want. So I want to have something. Maybe it's called Styled by Nana or Slay with Nana. Yeah. Something like that. So I help women who are confused. Exactly. Any type of women who are confused of what to
and
put
then
on.
your tour guide. Where will it be? Are you gonna just pack it somewhere and shelf it somewhere?
It will have to be shelved somewhere. Imagine espresso presenter.
Sure.
Personality. And tour guide. Nah. But you start somewhere. I really, really, really appreciate, I must say this, I really appreciate my company Swazi Trails.
Yeah.
When I worked at Swazi Trails, I wasn't a tour guide.
Yeah.
I was hired to do sales. I'm the first face you see when you come to my office. Then one time, my boss, Darren, came from a conference in Cape Town. He said, there's this company called OAT, Overseas Adventure Travel. I think they do, I have to mention them. Even if when I make it, I will mention them because it's a company that brings Americans to Swaziland. Yeah. They do a day in a life. A day in a life is taking them emakaya, babone invuna, pege pass and all that. So I mean, in my company, I'm the guy that actually takes them there. Yeah. And because of OAT, they flew me to Cape Town for the first time in a plane and in Cape Town. They flew me there. And they wanted to see this Nana because the Americans would write feedback. Oh God, Nana, colored, oh Nana. So when I got into the conference in Cape Town, okay, that should be done. So I was very humbled because of that. And because of my boss and my company giving me the chance. So yes, that's how tour guiding came about. And I must say, I don't even think I am the first female, consistent, fabulous, possessed tour guide in South Australia.
And then your MC, I'm sure that you can still continue that.
I also do it. I'll co-MC with some music. I want some music to be my friend.
Yes, we declare in Jesus' name, we declare.
So my MC things will go on.
Yeah.
Yes, it will go on. So because meaning there is no limit for me. There's just no limit. Yeah. If I become expresso presenter, feature and talk with me, it just goes on and on. I don't think that I'll reach a point where I say, okay, I've made it. This is it. No.
There's no end.
And I mean, I'm the biggest critic of my work. I'm never impressed. I bet I'll watch this interview and I'll hate it.
Yeah, true.
That's how I am. I just hate everything I do. I hate it. That's why but I'll try to watch this. But trust me, I'll watch it and I'll hate it. I'll hate it.
So for those that want to follow Nana, what are your social media handles?
Facebook, I'm Nana Sambo, Nana Sambo, Sambo, and then in Instagram, I'm Nana Sambo. So the Nana in Instagram, it's with an H, so it's NAH Sambo. Okay. Twitter, I think I do have a Twitter account, but I don't know what the handle is.
I think few people just go on. I don't know. Twitter's just in jail.
Yeah, I think I have a Twitter account.
We're not sure. That's
but my phone is approving. No. Okay, so it's Instagram and Facebook. WhatsApp. Askies.
Yeah, thank you, darling, for coming over. Such a pleasure having you, and you're such an energy. And thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Viewers at home, that was Nana Sambo. Until you join me again next week, Friday. Good night.